Happy Saturday! I just got Totoro and a little bit of Shaga. It's a hot one out there. I'm looking out on my tomato plant and my eggplant, and they seem to be holding strong. I read on the interwebs that here's the deal with my tomato plant and why I have so much hope for its future. I read, and I don't know if this is true, but I read that it's too hot in Houston to get more tomatoes in the summer. The plant will not produce fruit. But from what I've read, they say if you baby your plant along through the summer, because it's so hot here. See, I was always under the impression that tomatoes thrived in heat. They were like a summer fruit. But anyways, I said it's too hot for the plant to produce fruit. But if you baby it along and take good care of it, that you'll start to get fruit again in the fall when the temperature drops. So I'm hopeful that maybe we'll have some tomatoes. But I've really been babying it along, and you know, he's not going in the NBA, my little tomato plant, but he has so much potential. As long as he's healthy and happy. My eggplant's doing well. I don't know that I'm gonna get any fruit off of any eggplants off of that though. But yeah, I wanted to share with you guys. When I purchased all of the La Mer products to try out and play around with and review for you guys, I got this little sample, and I'll just quickie impromptu review it here for you all, of this Advanced Renewal Moisturizer. So I put it on my face last night. This is a moisturizer, and you know, I was reading the ingredients and I was like, I've never heard of this before, but whatever. And it has a really strong smell to it. I was like, this must be some essential oil. And come to find out, it is. So it has something called Pululan Ormenis Multicaulis oil, which is wild Moroccan chamomile. And I'm guessing that's what gives it a strong odor. But that's an essential oil. You know, essential oils you should avoid in your skincare products, because whenever you use an essential oil, you're exposing your skin to a whole host of different plant-derived compounds that are known irritants, some of which can be photoirritants, and some of which can cause photosensitivity, so when you go out in the sun, it can cause problems. And also, they can be vasodilators, so they can lead to redness, irritation. Sometimes they are added as preservatives, so the product will say it's fragrance-free, but the fragrance, the essential oil, is functioning in some other manner, so kind of have to be careful there. So it has that, but you know, otherwise I guess the ingredient list is not too bad. It has squalane in it. Anyways, it kind of burns too. It's not the most comfortable product to use. It smells really strong and it burns. And so this morning I was like, I never heard of this company before or this product. So I was like, I Googled it. This moisturizer is like $85. So if you were curious about it, I don't recommend it. That's very expensive. But, you know, considering how expensive La Mer is, and this is what I got as my free sample, I feel a little shortchanged. I actually think I selected this. You know, I got toward the end of my order, and they're like, you can choose two of like these teeny tiny little things. And one of them was a teeny tiny little square of an eye cream I have over there. I can't remember. I'll look at that at some other point in my life or forget about it. And then this and a variety of, I think there were some fragrances you could pick on there. It's like, wow, that's it. So yeah. But Bloomingdale's, by the way, I really like Bloomingdale's and Nordstrom's. They're really good stores as far as buying stuff online. I think Bloomingdale's, you can get, they carry certain brands that other stores don't carry. I don't know. They tend to have really good deals. Plus, you guys, you have to shop with Rakuten, I don't know how you say it. formerly known as Ebates, you get cash back. So I at least got cash back on my La Mer order. I think I got like, I don't know, 5% cash back, so that's not too bad. Yeah, I rack up when it comes to cash back on Ebates. But anyways, so, you know, this week I didn't really do an errand day this week. I had a work obligation all day on Thursday. I was able to swing to the grocery store, but I really couldn't vlog. But I did film a grocery haul, so I share that with you guys. And I'm gonna do a little meal preppage. I'm gonna make some what I call pizza lentils. So I'll show you guys that. And then probably later I'll go over to my mom's house. All right, from Costco this week, I got my 3-berry blend. I love this stuff in smoothies, and sometimes just to have a little snack, I'll just quickly thaw out a little bit. It's quite good. It's also good to sprinkle protein powder on like still cold but slightly thawed frozen berries. It's almost like a cobbler. It's good. And I also got the rice cauliflower I always enjoy having in my possession. And also from Costco, I got the Power Greens, baby chard, kale, and spinach. Quite good. I have really been enjoying this. And it's got a nice peppery bite. And it manages to stay fresh in my possession with my consumption habit pretty quick. You know, it doesn't go bad. So that's always a rate limiting issue with bag mixes from Costco when you get them in bulk, is they might get soggy. But these have been holding up pretty good. I made a more environmentally friendly nudge in the radish department and elected to purchase the whole radishes this week instead of those that come in the bags. And I normally buy those because honestly they are more attractive, they're bigger and better, but these were looking fresh and amazing, so I decided to get those. When I do buy fresh radishes like this, not only do I eat the radish, but I eat the greens. So I got a little bit more. How do I eat the greens, you might ask? I just chop them off of the radish and I put them into my slow cooker. Every night I make some sort of soup with a variety of vegetables and a protein, either a bean or tofu. And any kind of scraps go in there. I'm like a garbage disposal when it comes to produce. I just throw it in. Tastes quite good. But yeah, as far as the radishes, I bake them in my air fryer. I got these 3 little zucchini. The zucchini was not, I don't know. I mean, it's summer. What the heck, Kroger, with the zucchini? I mean, this looks like, yeah, you could do better. But I've really been enjoying putting this in my smoothies. I know it sounds odd, but it doesn't really have any taste. Once you put the protein powder in, you don't taste the zucchini. It's pretty neutral, and it just thickens them up quite nicely. So I've been enjoying that. So I got these 3 little wimpy ones. And these are those little reusable bags that I get from iHerb. I love these. They wash up in the washing machine really well, by the way. And I also got my classic garden mix I've been enjoying. I really love this time of year when it's so hot. It's just a nice crisp iceberg in there with some purple cabbage and carrots. It's really good. I got 3 onions, and then I got a ton of chayote squash. Last week, Kroger did this annoying thing where they were individually, it wasn't Kroger's fault, it was whomever they purchased chayote from, had individually wrapped each chayote in its own plastic bag. And so you were forced to buy like 9 of these little tiny plastic bags. I was like, oh my goodness. There's like no way to recycle them or reuse them. So that I was not happy about. So I'm glad they've switched back to the original plastic-free chayote squash. I got 2 cabbages. This one looks fresh out of the ground there with some soil on there, extra mineral action. And then I also got my French style sliced green beans, no salt added. So good. I love these. Some apple cider vinegar and some mustard and nutritional yeast. It's quite delicious. And I'm out of coffee, so I went back to Bustelo from not Javalia, Lavazza. And then I also got some of my decaf sticks, Folgers. And speaking of protein, I said I use either legumes, and so I love pinto beans, and I've been on a pinto kick lately. The other protein source that I use is tofu, or I also have that Bonza chickpea pasta from time to time. I mostly just stick to beans, and I make these in my Kosari pressure cooker. They just come together really fast. You don't have to soak them if you have a pressure cooker, and it saves a lot of money because it's much cheaper to buy the whole beans than it is to buy the cans. And it's even a better deal to buy the pinto beans from the bulk bin. So yeah, I don't buy them from the bulk bin because I've seen some suspicious activity near my bulk bin, namely people thinking it is a buffet. So I haven't been shopping as much from the bulk bin, which is a shame when people do things like that, you know, something good and then people have to go and ruin it. But yeah, so I just got the 1 pound bag. And then fueling my mustard habit, you guys, I have a mustard. I love mustard. Ever since I was a child, as a child especially, when I was offered ketchup, I was like, no, can't. Hate ketchup. Now that I'm an adult, I tolerate ketchup. I'll eat it if it's on something. But mustard has always been my favorite. My whole life, it doesn't matter the type of mustard, I like them all. Even like, I also have a soft spot in my heart for just the yellow French's mustard, the cheapy one. But yeah, I love mustard. Anyways, that is everything that I got this week. So I'm just gonna throw together a lentil recipe that I enjoy making. It serves 4, so it equates to 4 meals for me, and I'll show you guys how I do it. I just have here an entire onion that I chopped up into small cubes. Doesn't have to be that precise. I'm gonna use 2 cloves of garlic, 1 cup of brown lentils, and the can of no salt added tomato sauce, and then I'll season it with, of course, black pepper. And then I have this pizza seasoning by Frontier Co-op that I get from iHerb. You can buy it in a huge bag. It's really good, and it's got like oregano and dried red bell pepper. It's quite good, so I'll be using that. And then to kind of give it a cheesy taste, I add a little bit of nutritional yeast. And I love this stuff. If you've never had it before, it gives things kind of I don't know, like a savory, cheesy-ish taste. It's a good source of B vitamins and protein for vegans. So 2 tablespoons is 5 grams of protein, and it has 14 micrograms of B12. So I use this daily for several meals. Anyways, so I'm just gonna add to my slow cooker. I make this in the slow cooker. I have a Kosari. It duals as a slow cooker and a pressure cooker. But you could use this, you could use any slow cooker, or you could make this on the stove. But I recently got a garlic press, and it is a game changer. It makes the garlic, I find you need fewer cloves of garlic. It really intensifies the garlic when you use this. So it's great because you don't have to, here, I'm trying to do all this one-handed. You don't actually have to peel the garlic. I'll show you guys. You just put it in there and give it a squeegee. It's really hard to do with one hand like that. See how it comes out? And then you just kind of flex the garlic in there. But check out the magic. All of the garlic came out, and you're just left with the peel inside. Isn't that cool? So that's 1 clove. I'm gonna do the other clove. There we have it, garlic skins. Anyways, so yeah, I don't have exact measurements for stuff. I just kind of eyeball it. I'm doing all of this one-handed. I don't know why I've chosen to film this way. Convenience, that's why. Yeah, I was saying I don't have exact measurements. I just kind of wing it, but that's 1 whole can of the no salt added tomato sauce. And then I'm going to add, this is the pizza seasoning. Then I'm gonna add the pizza seasoning. I'm gonna put quite a bit in there, like 3 or 4 tablespoons worth. Then I'm gonna do 1/8 cup of nutritional yeast. Just kind of give it a little cheesy taste. And then I'll just put in 2 cups of water. The lentils will absorb most of that. And put my lid on. I also highly recommend, though I don't have it, if you want, not required, but makes it better, adding 2 teaspoons of maple syrup it really makes the tomato sauce taste quite good, but I don't have any. And anyways, I'm just gonna let it slow cook, adjust to high. So I'm gonna put it on 204 Fahrenheit for, well, it says 4 hours, but we'll just kind of wing it. It can go for, I don't know, an hour and a half and be done, but it's kind of one of those things, the longer it goes, the maybe more flavorful it becomes. All right, so I just turned off my slow cooker. It went for about 2 hours. The lentils cooked up nicely and all the ingredients smell like pizza goodness. Yeah, so there are the pizza lentils. I just transferred them into a Pyrex bowl and let them cool completely to room temperature and then store them in the fridge and for at least 4 meals. And one serving of brown lentils alone has like 10 grams of protein and quite a bit of iron. So if you're new to a plant-based diet, I encourage you to gateway into it with lentils. They're easier to digest than many other legumes, which you will inevitably have to eat if that's the route you're going. Yeah, they pack a punch. So I love this recipe and I've been making it for a couple of years now. Boy, you just went out for your walk and it's a hot one. He's going in the bathroom to cool off. Up, get down from there. He's showing off.
B-A-L-L.
Oh, his ball. Want your ball? Oh, the spiny one?
Yeah,
I see where you hit it.
Shoes, but he doesn't know that.
He's looking for it.
Oh, I need to find it.
Your new Skechers are cute.
Oh, I like them a lot.
You got these on QVC?
I did? Uh-huh.
You get good shoes. Excuse me, that's not a toy for you. Mira esto.
Yes, those are my doggy walking shoes, Tybee. You know that. Yeah.
He's gonna chew up your shoe.
Tybee, no, don't do that.
Tybee. He must
He
have met another dog out there. He always gets a little
It's too
fresh.
hot for man or beast out there.
Yeah, it's really hot.
It actually feels like you're in an oven.
Yeah, it's pretty unbearable.
I hope everybody had a good week.
They're cute. They have memory foam in them?
Yeah.
That's good.
Here,
I like my
cool
pillow.
memory foam.
Yeah, I've been enjoying my memory foam sleep pillow. It's quite comfortable. You got a copy of Issa Does It from the library?
Mm-hmm.
Have you made anything out of this?
No.
You did make lemon bars or something,
You
right?
know me and cooking. It's like I love reading the recipes, but I'm too lazy to actually make anything.
Little boy. Yeah, that's a good cookbook. Issa Does It.
It's a very
lot
good
of nice
cookbook. I
recipes in
recommend
there.
it.
I made pizza lentils. It's a,
Pizza lentils?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
with the
made
pizza
that for-
seasoning?
Yeah, that pizza seasoning from Frontier
Uh-huh.
Co-op. That stuff is good.
Yeah, it is.
So,
How much of it did you use?
for 4 servings, I did like 3 to 4 tablespoons of it. And then I did that no salt added tomato sauce from Kroger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You know what I did yesterday? It sounds horrible, but it was so good. I had a little bit of that Lundberg wild rice mixture
Oh yeah, that stuff is good.
cooked in the refrigerator. So I took that and I mixed in a tablespoon of the red cabbage. And I had that over my salad. It was really good.
Oh, that pickled red cabbage sauerkraut
Yeah.
stuff?
Oh, and I also stirred in some hummus.
Ooh.
So I had the 3 of those things sound, but it was really good.
Huh.
So I'm going to be doing
So it's a
that.
mixture of hummus and red sauerkraut and wild rice.
Exactly, yes.
bet that is
the
good.
Wild rice mixture. I don't know if it's sauerkraut. It's the pickled cabbage, which I guess is basically sauerkraut, right?
Yeah.
Pickled red cabbage.
Yeah. You bought that at Kroger?
Yeah, I
Kroger.
love that stuff. I can just eat it right out of the jar. But it was good. I thought, let's see, what kind of a, as you say, mambo combo can I make? And I was surprised because at the last minute I stirred in the hummus thinking, well, there's no protein in this. I better put some legume-ish stuff in there. And it turned out really well. I had it on top of the greens.
You get the hummus from Costco, the
Yes, I
Kirkland hummus?
choose to get the hummus from Costco. I know it's simple and easy to make your own, but
Yeah, it is. I'm not really a big hummus fan. You know why? The few times I've gotten food poisoning in my life, it's always been from hummus.
yeah, you don't want to repeat that.
Yeah, and so it's just like, I don't know. I'm not a big hummus fan.
And then before you came over, I fixed, I absolutely love those Costco superfood veggie patties.
Oh, yeah, those are good.
I put one of those in the air fryer for 5 minutes at 390.
Uh-huh.
And then I just take a glob of the guacamole on top, the holy guacamole,
Yeah.
and greens, and slam it in between two pieces of bread, and it makes a really good
Sandwich?
Sammy. So that's what I just had.
Little boy.
Carry me through. Come here.
Little boy. Anyways, guys, I hope you all are having a nice Saturday. I'm getting kind of the blinky light, so I'm going to conclude the vlog here, but I hope you all enjoyed it. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. Talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.